Okay, today's topic is form in HTML. Okay, form వచ్చేసి చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ in HTML because the user will give data through form only in website. So we will discuss about that. So what is form? HTML form is used to collect user data, user input or data, and the user input is sent to server for processing. So what is a form? Form is an user input, is to collect user input. The user input is sent to server for processing. Processing in the means it may be uh, calling a API and storing in a database, and with that database we can view to the user another page. Means when we log in the page, the login user will get another redirected to another page. So it is called a processing. And then form. How we can write in a HTML page, how we can produce a form with form HTML form tag. The form tag looks like this. The element of form is used to create the uh, HTML form. So it is a container for different types of input fields like checkboxes, buttons, text, like various fields we can give by using this form. We all write in this container. So what is a form element? It is a container where we can give different inputs. Okay. So the second point is in form, there are different types of inputs where the user will give the data. Uh, like it may be a first name, last name, date of birth, and email ID, phone number. We all can take that data into our fields, and this data will be processed in backend, and we can get the pages. It will work like that. So we can change the type in input element to access different types of inputs. So what are the various elements used in form? What are the various elements used in form? We will discuss that. First one is input. The main use of input is to get the data from user. It may be a name, it may be a number, it may be options, whatever it is, it will get that data. And another one is label. So how label is used? By giving input, we only get the prompting of the box so that we can give our information in that box. But how we can know what should how the user can know what input should give? The label will tell that one. It is used to give the name to input so that it will tell it is a first name dialog box or it is a phone number dialog box so that the user can know. Uh, so it is a we should give our name, we should give our phone number, we should give our email like that. And another one is so we will go through all these. Don't worry, in a practical form. So I'm briefing you about these things you should know first. Select element. What will select to do in a form? It is used as a like a drop down. So we have a drop down in some cases of multiple choices, like a drop down of or a list of items. So we can use select to get that drop down element. Another one is button. So, yes, so we have two different types of making a button. One is we can give input inside the input type as a button. Another one is we can also write a type button element and use it as a submit button. So it is used to call a function or to submit. So it will do something like if we click that button, it may redirect it to another page, it may submit the form, it may call the function in the JavaScript like that. Another one is text area. What a text area? We may see that some registration pages have that one question, ask a question if any, like that. So it needs to have a dialog box of multiple lines because question may be in paragraph format or it maybe have multiple lines of answer. So input tag we have text tag, but it will show only some part of matlab, means it has only uh, set of limit space, but text area will have a much space area so that we can write anything. Okay, it is used to use it to write multiple lines for user. Okay, and before the button we have another element called option, which should be uh, in contact with the select. Option will Means, as I said, it is used as a drop down, but in the drop down, how what should be present? There will be some options. We need to select that option. Option element will use it to it is used to um, select one option. We may have multiple options or one option, anything. Okay. So if you have any doubts regarding this, meanwhile, please, I'm requesting you to talk because I don't know what are you thinking with my class. So feel free to ask any questions meanwhile. Okay. What is happening? Okay. The next one is there is a field set and another one is legend. So I will give a brief introduction with this with the examples only because you people don't understand when I explain it. So these are the multiple elements used in form in the form element. We use these multiple elements to create a uh, form which will use it to get the input from the user. The third point. So what are the various attributes used in form? For the means attributes, as I said yesterday's class, attributes have used in um, first tag, which is the starting tag. So what are the various attributes? Form element. So we have attributes in form element, we have attributes in input element. First we discuss with form element. Okay. So after submitting the form, where the data should be taken, that will decide. I will give some space here. So that will decide uh, one action attribute. What action will do? It mainly have links or what we call path. A path to the file where should the form submit in when we enter a submit button, the entire data will go to that form and uh, manipulated in that form. After processing, what we need to get that return back to this, it will decide that. Means it may have PHP file or an email or a JS file. Mainly, it is used to send the data from form to database. So keep in mind that action will should be given to process the data. And the another attribute is target. Target is used in different elements. The main uses of target, we can also we should also use target in anchor link. So the link should be open in another page or the uh, same page. Like for example, I will take Naukri. In Naukri, when I enter something when I apply into something, it will redirect it to new page, not but same page. It will not open in same page. See, it is redirected to another page. So it will decide, the target will decide where should the form should be visible in a new page or the in the current page. It will decide the form uh, should open in same page or a new page. Okay. So in the target, we have in the target we have some of the seniors may know blank. Another one is what else we have? Anyone say? So the session should be interactive. You people are only be calm. Uh, I may not have a confidence. So it should be interactive. Please talk. Yes. So another one is self. Okay. How the blank will is used as I opened Naukri. It will redirect it to new page. It will redirect it to new page. Okay. What about self? It will show in same page. And then we have another attribute called method, which is the most important in the form method. So in the method, we have two types of methods. One is get and post. What is a method will do when we writing the post? These two are similar only. It will give the information, means post the whatever details in the form to what we written in action. It will post to that. And what is the difference between these two is get is used for normal, means it will not use it for sensitive information like password. We should use post method for a sensitive information. Sensitive information matlab means passwords. So all of you clear at this stage?
Somewhat clear, Dinesh,
Yeah, okay.
but
Yeah,
if we can see it practically, then it will be more informatical.
yeah, sure, ma'am. So yeah,
So this thing is very much new to me. I have not been through this forms of HTML,
yeah, I will
so I don't
definitely
know
show in.
anything.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I will definitely show in Visual Studio, but the
Okay,
notes
okay,
purpose I'm making it this. So yeah, we may go
okay,
to practical session
yeah.
now. I think all of you will have the Visual Studio. Um, 1.html. So as I said, first I will give heading.
I think it should be a line items
Sorry, ma'am.
that you have given in red color. It shows no a line.
Yeah,
Is it correct?
yes, ma'am. It will
Okay.
it will visible. Okay, and we will give form element tag. So it is as default, it is showing action as we discussed in the notes. So action here, I don't have any PHP code to process the data, so I'm not giving any action here. No problem, it will take the information inside. So as a front end person, we need to develop only the front end form. All the PHP code will be take care by back end people. So yeah, as I said, label.
Um,
Yes, ma'am.
Still, we at least need to know now what is happening when it is
Yeah, I
clicking
will
clicked on
tell.
submit button.
Yeah, I will tell. Means I don't have much knowledge on PHP code, but I'll definitely learn that and I will show afterwards.
Okay, okay, fine.
Meanwhile, I'm showing the form how it will
Yeah,
be
just the
look.
form. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the label tag we have for attribute, it will the main use of for is to combine the label means what we are giving and the input. See here type is showing. If we didn't give type, it will take nothing. Type we have text or email or phone number like that. So there are multiple attributes in input element. One is ID. So the ID should be same as it is as the for attribute because it will combine these two and will show one by one. Input is a inline element, so it will not take new line. So hence I'm giving the BR. BR will what BR will do? It will read given to new line. And the another attribute is name. We can give same as ID, it may not have any issue because a name should be given so that it will whatever the user type in that okay, 10 minutes we have 10 minutes. So after the ending of session, please rejoin. We will see practically. So the name, what name will do? It will take in uh, like we have if the user gave Dinesh, so it will take and redirect it to the page what we given in the action. So as a name and the value given by user. So nothing but it is taking as a JSON format, key and value pair. In that way, it will be taken. If we give another name, it will take with another name, like first name, last name, like that. Name attribute, placeholder.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Who's this? Sir, please, if you have doubt, please ask me. Hello. Okay, placeholder will mention the text format what we have to write. Please enter name. So once we see this, how it is working, so that we have a good idea of that. See, the placeholder will be visible in the text area. Please enter your name. The name label is used as here, Dinesh, like that. We can give anything in this area. So like that, we have multiple input formats. I will copy and paste this. After name, what will be written? Phone number. Phone. Please enter number.
Dinesh, can you please tell me again what is this ID and name in input tagging?
Yes, ma'am. ID will is nothing but it will combine the label and input. Means if we see here, it is showing this and this. It will not
Hmm.
separate the input which should be given by the user. And also ID is used to style. As we know in CSS, we use ID for styling
Hmm.
purpose to select the uh, which should be style only for this input. And also name here will do means it will take the form detail should go to another page like PHP or in a database. How it will be go? Means if I enter Dinesh, it will be go only name, my name. But how the PHP will know what it is? It may be number, it may be a email, it may be a first name, last name. So hence we are giving name so that it will take it like this. Name Dinesh. Okay, ma'am. So it will take combinedly. This is the name. It is nothing but a key and value pair. After submitting the form, the data will be moved to PHP in the form of key and value pair, and that key will be given in here. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Like that, we have a n number of input formats. Okay. As you see the label, I will only give input for remaining things. Email and placeholder. Enter email. We may give enter email, or we can give example. Example dot gmail.com. So whatever we write in this placeholder, it will visible to in this text form. See, it is combining all the things because we didn't give any BR. BR means breaking line. It is combining all the things. As input element is a BR, sorry, inline element. It will won't take a new line to start.
Hello,
Yes, sir. Please.
meet this side Sohel. Hello, Dinesh sir. Meet this side Sohel. Ask to Tarun to join the class, sir.
Didn't he join? His name is there, Teja.
Yeah, but he is not joined. Ask to join him. Ask to join him.
If he is beside to you, please tell him to join.
What?
If he is beside to you, please tell him to join.
No, he is in the top floor. So call and ask him to join, sir.
Okay, I don't have much time. I will call in 2 minutes because the session will be ended. Okay, so we have email and number and date format. Put date. So I will give a list of inputs so that you can go through it. The date type is work like this. We have number.
Okay, so that means for the type like the email or date or text or phone
Yes,
number that you are giving. So
yes,
we
ma'am.
have predefined formats like
Yes,
for date,
yes.
if you select date, it automatically popping up like date format, right?
Yeah, date format. Means
Somewhere we can
in
select
a
that.
simple way, it is showing which type of information should we get from user. If it
Okay.
may be date or number or like that. So we have another important inputs as radio, radio button. You may have experience in some applications like if you have gender, we have male and female. That will be shown in that will be shown by the radio input label. You write BR here for gender. So less than 1 minute have please join all of you after the class. We gave type. Here another attribute is added like value because means radio will have multiple options. It is like options. It is male,